Hello. Hi. Hello, 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 hello. Oh my God. Hey. Oh my God. Long time no see. Hi guys. Hello. 3, 2, 1. Face reveal. Hi! Hey! What's up? Hi! It's been far too long! Oh my God! Can we get up? Oh no! Wait! Wait! Oh no! Hi guys, hello, I missed you guys, hi, hello, hello, wow, long time no see, oh my God, but I saw some of you guys literally like 2 days ago, in person, with legs, I have legs, some of you guys saw my legs, I actually have legs, shake me harder. Huh? Can confirm. Right? Yep. Hamstrung says it. Hamstrung says I have legs. Hi, Hamstrung. So good to see you guys. We're apart on the other side of the world. Isn't that crazy? I saw you guys like 4 days ago, and then now I'm on the other side of the world, or the other side of the country again. Hi, Ron. Hi, Carnage. Hi, Bortman. Hi, Hamstrung. Hi, Rave. Hi, Bimo. Bimo, you're from New York? I didn't see you at the meetup. Hi, Stan. Hi, Serial. Hi, Rave. Hi, everyone. Hi, Thalin. Hi, Thalin. Hello, Chunky. I see Naruto is up. Yeah, I switched out the keychain. Something different. Instead of... Who was it? Kakashi? I put Naruto instead. Hi, Shifting! Hi, Salty Bev! Hi, guys! Hello, Wavy Baby! Hello! Hi, Vinny! Hello, Vindicator to XD. Wait, Vindicator DX. Hello! Hi, Soupy! Hi, Bortman! Hi, Logic! Hello, Logic. Have a good shift. Hi, everyone! I am so happy to be back! Oh my God, someone tell her to shut up! I'm back! And I'm a year older! I am officially a year older! Oh my God, we're no longer 28, we are 29, baby! Can I get a...
Boo! You stink!
Can I get... No, I'm not 30 yet! Don't manifest that for me! Not yet. Hi, Wingtorn. Hi, Picura. Hi, guys. Oh, lip balm. I'm sure 30s are great. I'm looking forward to it. But until then, I'm going to cherish the last of my 20s. This is the last year of my 20s. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. I don't know. It's kind of a lot of pressure. I don't know. I guess I'm trying not to like put pressure on myself, you know, just tell myself to enjoy it. Like, it's the last year of my 20s, but it doesn't have to mean, it doesn't have to mean anything more, right? Hi, Kit! Kit, I hope you're doing well. I hope the mentals, and I heard about the news from the Discord. I hope you're doing okay, dude. I'm sending all my hugs and energies to you. Hi, Sadistic. Thanks for the 70 stream streak. Hello. Thanks, dude. Hi, Risky. Hello, guys. Hello, friends. Bro, your thumbnail was just your big head. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Well, I need a big head. Because I gotta match my big mouth and my big voice! I'm just so happy to be back. I missed you guys. I missed streaming. I have no more grass touching. I have touched so much grass in the past week. I think I have made up for enough grass touching for like months. I miss gaming. I miss streaming. I haven't played a video game since I last saw you guys. But last stream, we didn't play a video game either because we were doing birthday stuff. So I haven't played a video game in a really long time. Okay, point blank period. I haven't played a video game in a really long time. And I want to play video games. But I also have a lot to yap about because I was gone for a vacation in New York City for my birthday. And I got back on Monday. And now it's Wednesday. So I'm still fucking jet lagged. It's like 8 o'clock right now, but my body feels like it's much later. Hello, Gunnar Queen herself. Hello, Nick Crimson Tiger. Hello, Dawn. Happy belated birthday. Thanks, Dawn. Thank you. I appreciate you. Are you going to Coachella? I am indeed going to Coachella, but until then, I'm going to recede and not touch grass. How was Mexico? Sir Duke, thank you. Can we get up? Yeah, thanks, Sir Duke. Thanks for the 29 months. I appreciate you. How was Mexico? How was your vacation? Hi, Takeru. Hello, hope you're doing well, dude. Are you going to Anime Expo this year? I gotta buy my Anime Expo ticket, guys. It was cold here. How did you survive? It was fucking cold. Okay, I just want to say the difference when I left for NorCal was 90 Fahrenheit, and when I went to New York, it was 40 Fahrenheit. Like, it was literally a difference in 50 Fahrenheit going from west to east coast. It was fucking cold, but I honestly really I embraced it and cherished it because I knew that when I came back to Cali, it's gonna be blazing hot, and it's freaking blazing hot back in Cali. And the cold was like refreshing because SoCal was in a heat wave when I left SoCal, so I just embraced the cold. But man, was it fucking cold! It was so freaking cold in New York City, guys. Okay, frick you, Poochie. It was very good seeing you too, Kev. Thank you for driving me and my friends to the airport. I appreciate you. Can we get a W, Kevin? Una! Kevin drove me to the airport, the New Jersey airport. I flew out of Jersey. But if Kevin didn't drive me, it was light raining, like a light rain that day. So if Kevin didn't drive me, I would have had to transfer 3 times, and I would have had to take the train out of New York, Manhattan into New Jersey via train and then shuttle, or via train and then shuttle. And I would have had to carry my luggage up a bunch of stairs and through the New York subway and in the rain. It just would have been a whole journey. So W, Kevin, for driving me to the airport. Hi Lyric. Hello. Hi Hamlet. Hi. It's good to be home, guys. It's so good to be back. I have photos to show you guys. I have a lot of videos to show you guys, dude. When I was on the East Coast, I was like, bro, I am so freaking tan. Everyone is pale. People are pale. When I was in the East Coast, I look at the photos or in the mirror, and I'm like, bro, I'm so freaking tan. I feel so too tan. Everyone's pale because it's winter in East Coast, and I'm in all the photos in the mirror, I look real tan. I was the only tan one. Yeah, you do look really tan. I am really tan, but it's not purposeful because it's just really hot here in SoCal, dude. It's just really fucking hot. It's March. It's really freaking hot. But it is what it is. I felt like a Oompa Loompa. Hi, Pixel. Welcome back. Thanks, dude. How are you? Hi, Kevin. Hi. I'll secede. Yes. You're second in running, Kevin. Thanks, guys. How was the meet? Hi, RJ. Hi, guys. I miss your voice. I just realized. Oh, Oh, that's so sweet. That's not the way you guys felt my absence. I missed you guys too. I honestly am a little tired of grass touching and talking to real people, so it's nice to just like be able to talk to a camera. Or like you guys are real people, but you know what I mean? Like I'm like I actually am a little bit like drained of like talking to real people. It's so good to be back. Hi, Turtle. I know I'm a year older. I'm 29. I'm 29. Oh my gosh. It has been some past few days. Ah! Disney Channel. Panther, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm tired. I'm gonna tire myself out in the first 20 minutes of the stream. I'm tired. Shifty! Thanks for the 3 months. Or 3 months. Thanks for the tier 3 is what I meant to say. Thanks for the 62 months. Holy shillelagh shakadoodle. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do you know how long that is? Do you know how long that is? That's more months than people I've talked to in the past week. 62? I think I talked to less than 62 people in the past week. Thanks, Shifty. I appreciate you. I'll miss you guys. Hi, Sodium. Sodium took me and my housemates out for my birthday dinner. Before I left, Sodium took us out for sushi. And that was so nice. He didn't have to do that, but Sodium took us all out for my birthday dinner. Sodium! Una! Yeah! There's a lot of unas going on today. There's a lot of unas going on today. Next time I see you, I'm gonna dress up as a camera. Dude, so, you guys know how I got the Fujifilm camera to myself as a birthday gift? I did not take it to New York. Una! Can we get another Una? I'm tired. I'm tired of Una yahaing yaha unaing. Kermit, thank you for the tier 2. I think you and Kohai are my only tier 2s. Don't do that. Don't do that. I appreciate you. Thank you for the tier 2. Don't do that. I'm Minami. Yes, earthquake. We're from California. It's always earthquaking. Hi, Rel on YouTube. You missed the bulk of the heat? Hell yeah, brother. I was hoping for that, dude. That heat wave was fucked. Like, it was like 95 Fahrenheit. Like, oh my god. But in New York, it was 40 Fahrenheit. And dude, like, I did not know how to dress for New York. I'm gonna be so real. I thought I was well prepared in how I dress, but the weather was so volatile. Like, it would rain a little bit, and then it would get really warm during the day. It would get like 60 Fahrenheit, and that's like pretty freaking warm. But then in the early morning and late night, it would get to like 40 Fahrenheit. So I'd wear like 2 jackets and a coat and a sweater, and I'd be like, okay, I think I'm well dressed. And then it gets so fucking hot in the middle of the day, and then I'm like holding like 2 jackets and a coat, walking all around New York City, just fucking holding all my jackets. So then the next day, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna wear this many jackets this time. So the next day, I wear less jackets, and I'm like, okay, I'll just freeze in the morning, but at least I'll be at least I don't have to hold so many jackets during the day. And then the next day, I'm like fucking freezing because I didn't bring enough jackets. Like, it's like I don't know how to dress. Like, I know you're supposed to dress in layers, but there gets to a point where there's like too many layers, and if I have to take off the layers, like I'm stuck holding them the whole day. I'm just stuck holding them. So like, dude, I don't know how to dress for New York. Like, I just don't know how to dress. Or like, honestly, without having a car, it also makes a big difference too, because like in Cali, if you dress in layers, you just take off the layers and you just leave your jacket in the car. But in New York, it's like we're all traveling by subway, so if I dress in too many layers, I just gotta hold my jackets the whole day. Also, can I just say, W public transportation, like I am so sick of driving. I drive so much in California. I go through a gas of tank. Wait. I go through a tank of gas like every 2 weeks. I hate driving. I don't hate driving, but I hate driving so much. And I drive so much in California to work and to home and to back and home and work and gym and back and home and work and so much driving. So it was really nice to not drive in New York and just like a public transit. Why do we not have a good public transit going through all of Southern California? Like the public transit is so good. It's so nice. Like it's honestly so nice to transport via public transit. I like the train a lot. Hi, Caitlin. How's the little toy? It's doing great. I bought my little tiny camera to New York and I took a ton of photos. Thanks, Rel. It was really warm compared to how it's been the last few weeks. It's crazy because on the East Coast, you guys are having like a late winter. And on West Coast, we're having like an early summer. Southern Californians never know how to dress outside of Southern California. That is facts. I thought I was prepared though. Hi, fat man. Yeah, I'm wearing colored contacts. Just be thankful you didn't come here in December. I tried. I wanted to come in December, but it just didn't work out. But I always wanted to visit for Christmas. You have to wear tech wear like merino wool, windbreakers with thermal line, but can vent at the armpits with zippers. Okay, I don't own any of that. Okay, I'm Californian. I don't own any of that. But I'm gonna be so for real. Like, it is on a, that's another thing too, is like, it's really cold outside, so you're wearing all the layers, right? But then when you go in a restaurant, you get instantly hot, or you go in a store and you get instantly hot, or you go in the subway and you get so for me, it's like I get warm very easily and I get cold very easily. So it's like I wear hella layers, I'm all bundled up, and then I go in the subway, and now it's not cold because it's the subway. Now I'm fucking sweating, like. It's like, or I'm like freaking cold outside, but then I spend 4 hours at a museum and now I gotta hold all these layers for 4 hours. Hi, your face! Gas for 73 for a full tank. Okay, if I have to pay 73 for a full tank for my little tiny Civic, I'm going to swear. I'm going to slur and swear. Swear and slur. It's nice how you don't have to need the MTA card. Yeah, it's so nice you can just do Apple Pay. How was TSA lines? It was, thankfully, I'm so grateful, but I flew out of New Jersey instead of New York, so it was fine. New Jersey, the airport was fine, but if it was New York, JFK, it would have been fucked. Because right now, Houston Airport, Atlanta Airport, and JFK New York Airport are fucked because TSA workers aren't getting paid. But I flew out of Jersey, so I was okay. And my line was really wholesome too. Like my line was like thanking the TSA workers for working because they're not getting paid right now. So the people in line with me were like thanking the workers for working, and it was nice to see. Not nice that they're getting paid. God, that shit is so fucked, dude. That shit is so fucked. Like I don't know. I don't want to get into like politics, but like that shit is like bordering. Like that shit is like wage theft. Like you know they're on day 36 of not getting paid. Like that shit is wage theft. Like that shit is so fucked, dude. Like what simulation are we in? What timeline are we in? Like how is this actually happening? Like shit is so fucked. It's so fucked. Like I just can't believe this is our reality. Like this is the enshittification of this timeline. The enshittification of the US, but don't even get me started, dude. Don't even get me started. Hi, Dusty. Hi. Hi, could you say hi? Hello. I thought you do rock climbing, but don't you have gear like that for climbing outdoors? Bitch, you think I climb outdoors? No. I had an indoor climbing membership. Indoor. You think I play with my life by climbing outdoors? Fuck no. I value being alive. That's how it was in Europe. Once I got to the nearest freezing temperature, everything was just hot and cold. I know. It's so tough to like regulate your body temperature because it's like you go from like freezing cold to really hot to cold to hot to cold. So like in all those coats, I'm like my armpits are sweating under all those coats, even though I am cold. Subways get windy in the winter. I bet, but they were. I don't know if you found it warm, but the subways this week were so warm. I I think you won't pay more than 50 for your little car. I'm already paying more than 50. I'm about to pay 60. The last time I filled up, I filled at 38. I filled at $58. And that was before I left. I'm pretty sure it's gone even more up. I'm about to pay over 60 for my little car. For a 1 tank of gas. Hi, Kachitse. Hi, Vinny. Your friend works for TSA? It's so fucked, dude. Thanks, Rel. 2.5 hours of traffic. Is LAX fucked? Did you go during rush hour? When I went for Thanksgiving, I accidentally bought the wrong jacket. Off the plane, I was freezing, but luckily I don't need too much to adjusting with an extra underlayer and a beanie, and I was good. Oh, that's good. Oh my god. Oh my god. Can I tell you guys a story? Okay, a short story. I almost fucking missed my flight to New York. I almost fucking missed my flight to New York. And it was just like a pile up and pile up and pile ups of things getting pushed back more and more and more and more. But okay, basically like when I left for the airport, it was like at like 6 in the morning. 5:30 in the morning, so rush hour traffic was starting to build. So the ETA from when I mapped to the airport to when I started driving to the airport was getting increasingly longer and longer and longer and longer. Okay, but when I get to the airport, the terminal that I'm at is not the terminal that it says on the website. Like the website says like terminal 2, but actually it's terminal 1. And I'm like, what is the website? The official airport TSA website say terminal 2. So I'm like, okay, fuck. Like I go to terminal 1 and I'm told that I need to take a shuttle to the gate. Like I can't just walk there. I gotta take a shuttle to the gate. I look at the clock and I'm like, dude, like, I'm not gonna fucking make it. Like, I can't wait for this shuttle. So I go on foot. I run to my gate on foot. So a shuttle that's supposed to take me to the gate, I traversed it on foot because I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking make it. Like, if I wait for this car, I'm not gonna fucking make it. So I ran there by foot. Instead of taking the shuttle, I ran there by foot. I have never been so physically tested since like running sports in high school. I going back to what your face said about like dressing up for the airport, I intentionally dressed in like New York clothing when I was still in LA because when I landed, it was going to be New York. So I put on like hella sweaters, tank tops, layers, and a jacket at the airport. Just so I don't have to pack it and I can just wear it. And then when I get off the plane at New York, then I'm already dressed for the cold. So when I ran to my gate, when I ran the distance that a bus is supposed to take me, but I ran there on foot, wearing all those layers. Dude, okay, there's a happy ending. TLDR happy ending. I made it. I mean, obviously, you guys saw pictures of me. I made it. But oh my god, when I showed up at the terminal, I have never been so drenched in sweat. And I sit in the sauna. I was more drenched in sweat than I was than when I sit in a sauna. Like I was soaked. I was fucking soaked. Like my back was completely all wet. Like if you took a paper towel to my back, it just like soaked. The back of my knees, all wet. Okay, under my armpit, all wet, all wet. The back of my neck, like hair stuck to the back of all wet. Like I was fucking drenched because I had to wear all those sweaters and jackets, and I ran at Mach speed. The distance that shuttle was supposed to take me, I ran via foot. My ass was all wet, like my crotch was all wet, like everything. My feet were all soaked. Like I legit tasted blood that day. Like in my throat, I tasted blood. I was like, holy shit, dude. This was a workout. It was so fucking hot. Also, hi Violet! Hi Violet! Hi Pod! It was good to see you! Dude, I don't know how fast or how far I ran, but all I know is I ran. And then, dude, at every straightaway, because I don't know how physically far this gate is. I just kept running and running and running and running and running. I don't know how far the gate is, but I just keep following the signs. Like I don't know what the gate number was, like 236. Like I just kept following signs for like gate 236. I just kept running and running and running and running and running and running. And I'm like, dude, you guys know what airports look like, right? There's periods where you see nothing but a straight hall, like a straight hall. So I turn corners thinking like I'm almost there, right? I'm almost there. I turn the corner, I see nothing but a straight hall. And I'm like, dude, do you know how defeating it is knowing you're about to miss your flight? You turn a corner and yet all you see is a long ass hall that you have to now sprint down. So I sprint down the hall. I sprint. I go all the way down the long hall. I turn another corner. Surely I'm there. And it's another long hall, and that just kept happening, like turning corners, another long hallway, turning corners, another long hallway, turning corners, another long hallway. Like it was really bad, guys. It was really bad. It was really rough, but I just kept hoping and praying and hoping and praying and hoping and praying and hoping and praying because it was my birthday. It was my fucking birthday. I just kept hoping and praying and hoping and praying that I had birthday luck on my side, and I just kept hoping and praying, like deep in my chest. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna miss this flight. 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 Like I just kept in my. I have never ran so fucking fearfully in my life. Like I just max anxiety. But I just kept telling myself like I'm not gonna miss this flight. 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 I show up. Okay, actually, wait, backtrack. I don't know how far I fucking am. I'm assuming I must be close because I don't truly know how far I am. I'm just following signs. But I hear on the intercom that they go, Carol's flight. Okay, they didn't actually say Carol's flight, but they go flight 2369. We are closing the gates in 3 minutes. Flight 2369. We are closing the gates in 3 minutes. If you are not in line aboard in 3 minutes, we will close the gate. No exceptions. And I'm like, fuck! I'm gate 23. I'm flight 2369. That's me. And I look. And I am not 3 minutes, okay? I am not 3 minutes away. Like, I know because I look down at the hallway and I'm like, if I keep running for 3 more minutes, I don't fucking see it. I don't see it. I'm just staring down the hallway. I'm like, I don't fucking see flight 2. I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm not gonna make it in 3 minutes. I'm not gonna make it. I'm like hearing that and I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking make it. Oh my God. So I'm stressing, but I just keep going. Like, at this point, I'm like fucking like I'm tasting blood in my throat. Like I taste blood in my throat. I'm like I gotta keep going. Like if there's even a split chance that I make it, I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. So I just keep going. I keep going. Like my legs hurt. I can't breathe. My back is all completely soaked and wet. My feet hurt. I'm sweating because I'm wearing the clothing I would have worn to New York. Like I'm wearing all the sweaters and the jackets. Anyways, I finally make it. I run down my very last long hallway, the last long stretch hallway. Okay, I make it, and I see, lo and behold, I see people still in. Definitely 3 minutes has passed. By the way, like for sure, 3 minutes has passed since they made that announcement. 3 minutes has for sure passed. I get there and I see people lining up still, and I'm like. Oh, no! Yeah! Oh my God, I see people in line, which means I can still get in line. So I got in line. And they go flight 2369. Gate will be closing in 2 minutes. Gate will be closing in 2 minutes. If you're not on board the flight in 2 minutes, we will close the gate. And I'm like, Okay, when you announce 3 minutes, I swear to God, I've been running for 5 minutes. So I think between that 3-minute announcement and the 2-minute announcement, there was like 5 minutes. So I'm like, why would you stress me out and say 3 minutes when in reality we had at least 6 minutes? At least. Why did you stress me out? Fucking intercom going, you have 3 minutes? You fucking liars! Just stress me out for nothing. I'm hearing that. I'm like fucking trying to run faster, but I can't. I'm gassed out. I get in line and I am just completely soaked, drenched. Like I am panting. The people in front of me in line are like looking back at me like, God damn, what's wrong? What's wrong with this girl? And I'm just like, I can't even get a word out. I'm just like, at this point, I am full on tasting blood. But I made it. Hate it here. Well, that was how my birthday started at 6 in the morning. Want to know something even crazier? Want to know something even crazier? I flew Spirit, right? Okay, I already know someone's in here is gonna be like, oh, Carol, why'd you fly Spirit, Carol? Listen here, buddy. I fly budget airlines for the same reason everyone flies a budget airline. I'm on a budget! Okay, I was like, why did you fly Spirit, Carol? You shouldn't have. This is what you get for flying Spirit. You shouldn't have flown Spirit. Okay, listen here, buddy. If I didn't fly Spirit, I actually might have missed the flight because Spirit was late. They finished boarding that flight late. And maybe it's because there's Spirit. But because they finished boarding late, I made it. Okay, if they were an airline that was on time, I was at least 10 minutes late. After the gate closed, I was at least 10 minutes late. So if it was any other airline that was on time, I would have missed it 10 minutes ago. Okay, but I know some motherfucker's gonna be like, oh, Spirit. Okay, yeah, what about it? Have you ever flown to New York from California? It's at least $300. Fuck yeah, I'm flying Spirit. So, okay, after that whole ordeal, right? There's just one thing I want. One thing I want. I could really use some water. Okay, every particle of water that my body is made up of has been sweated out onto my clothing, my back, my knees, the back of my head, the crotch, my feet. Every part of me is wet with sweat. Okay, so I get on Spirit. I've never flown Spirit in my life. I've never flown Spirit in my life, but I've heard stories. So I get on the plane and I ask for water. Okay, back up. I sit down and I see that there's no in-flight entertainment. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Like, I downloaded movies and anime. I don't need no in-flight entertainment. Okay, that's fine. I sit down and I try to recline the seat to nap. And I'm like, oh, the seat doesn't recline. So it's just stayed upright. So I'm like, okay, you know, I can fall asleep standing. So if it doesn't recline, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So after all that running, panicking, and literal blood in my mouth, I can taste blood in my mouth. I'm like, all I want is water. Okay, I am so thirsty. I just want water. So I asked the flight attendant for a water. Okay, and she goes, yeah, no problem, coming right up. And then she pulls out the car tap scanner payment machine thingy, and I'm like, I have to pay for water? Water? I have to pay? I have to pay for water? Okay. At that point, I was like, okay, you know what? It's my birthday, I don't care. I'm gonna just sit here in my sweat, thirsty, and enjoy my birthday. Fuck you all. I didn't pay for the water. I didn't pay for the water. Okay, so dude, I can be real fucking cheap, dude. I'm like, I can go to great lengths to save $1. Like I can be real fucking cheap. But then it just depends. Like, you know, it just depends. You know, like I will not hesitate to buy someone I love a $300 dinner. But like, you ask me to pay for water on a flight? I'm like, bitch, fuck you. I'll go in the toilet and get it myself. No, I'm just kidding. But okay, so the flight attendant goes, okay, water costs money, but I can give you ice for free. I'm like, you motherfucking fucks. You know what you're doing. Ice is free, but water costs. I'm like, you know what? I'm not giving you a goddamn another penny of my dollar. Fucking fuck. Give me the goddamn ice. I'm like, I'll take 2 cups of ice. So I take that cup of ice and I go like this, like bro, like I go like this and I'm trying to melt that cup of ice, okay? I go like this and I'm like, fuck you guys, I'm not paying for your goddamn fucking water. I'm gonna melt this shit myself. Okay, wait. Okay. What did I just walk in on? So I melt that cup of ice by myself and I drink it. And I'm like, fucking fuck you, fucks. I am not gonna pay for your goddamn water. So I melted the ice and I drank that water after about 1 hour. After about 1 hour from running from the all through the airport, like fucking. It was a morning, guys. It was a morning. I almost, okay, TLDR, if you just came in, I almost missed my flight going to New York on my birthday. I had to run. I said, fuck the shuttle. I was supposed to go to my gate via vehicle, like by a bus. Was supposed to take me to the gate, but I was so damn near close to missing my flight. I said, fuck the shuttle, and I had to go on foot. The distance that a bus would have gone, I ran on foot. And I made it, and I arrived inside the plane only to just wanting one thing. Just one thing. I just wanted one thing. Water. I arrived into my plane to find out that water costs extra. And I said, fucking fuck you, fucking fucks. Give me the free ice. Ice was free. I'll take the free ice. I'll melt this shit myself. Fucking fuck your water. Also, I was completely drenched. My back, my feet, my face, the back of my head, the back of my knees, my armpits, my crotch. I was completely soaked. Okay, I was tasting blood. Okay, I was tasting blood because I was wearing my New York clothes. I was wearing sweaters and jackets and coats. I was wearing the New York coats, and I had to run all the way across the airport like a goddamn madman wearing like 15 layers. Beastin! Thank ya! Thanks for the 300! Oh, yes! Hi Pinkman! Hi Derek! Hi, Jay. Hi, everyone. Hi, Lyric. If I didn't say hi, Pigman, thanks for gifting Beastin a sub. Can I get a Thanks for listening to my stupid story, guys. How much did the water cost? I don't care. I don't give a flying fadoodle. If you're charging me for water, you're not getting my money for water. Fuck you guys. I don't give a flying fuck. I don't want to pay you for goddamn water. That's actually crazy. Like, I know for Spirit you have to pay for everything because it's Spirit budget airline, but like the fact that you have to pay for water. How can I pay for something that I am made up 70% of? I'm 70% made of this. I am so pissed. Hi, Josh. Yeah. Who'd you fly with? Why didn't they pay for water? No, I'm not letting any of my friends pay for... No one's paying for water. They aren't getting any of our dollar. I'm stubborn. Can you tell how stubborn I am? I'm very stubborn. Ain't none of us paying for water. I'm very stubborn, okay? It's like, oh, Carol, this concert ticket to your favorite band is gonna be $200. Take my money. Oh, Carol, this water is $5. No, fuck you. Beastin, did you guys just gift each other subs? That's so cute. That's so cute. You guys just gifted each other subs. That's so adorable. Thanks, Beastin. Oh Hi, Anvil. Hi, Puma. You guys know each other? Who is Alex? I see everyone saying Alex. Who is Alex? Maybe I'm Alex. Are you Alex? Maybe the real Alexes are the Alexes we made. We crossed them. I don't know. Bro, what's in your water? Vibes! Okay? Vibes! There's vibes in this water! Pigman! Thanks for gifting Puma. Pigman, thank you! Carol, how did you forget about Alex? Oh my god, no, forget Alex. Have you guys seen that one squirrel meme where it's like, Ellen! 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 And then the other squirrel is like, fuck you, Ellen! And then it's like, Ellen! 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 You guess what I'm talking about? but okay, please tell me you know what I'm talking about. It's so funny. It's like, what's your name? Steve! Fuck you, Steve! Oh, I love New York. Yes, it's from 10 years ago, but it still lives in my head rent-free. Hi, Silence! Hi, Sharon! Hi, Pesco! Hi, guys! I had a connecting flight at SFO to go to San Diego for TwitchCon. I had to run like 15 minutes straight, and I arrived right before they closed the gate. Yeah, you guys so lucky, dude! How was TSA line? It was okay. Thankfully, LAX was just fine. Like, yeah, LAX was fine. And then when I flew back into LA, I flew out of Jersey. So Jersey was fine too. But right now, Houston Airport, Atlanta Airport, and JFK New York Airport are fucked. So it's a good thing I flew out of Jersey, because New York, JFK is fucked. Yeah, I flew out of Newark. Yeah. I guess I can say I've officially been to Jersey. Yeah. But that was my story of how I almost missed the flight, guys. I almost... Security was fine. It was like 20 minutes. Yeah, it was fine. It was all chill. It was all easygoing. My line, the people in my line were thanking the TSA workers for working. They were like, "Thank you for working," because they're not getting paid right now. So the people in line were thanking them, which I thought was very sweet. Yeah. Yeah, I heard Baron. I heard about that plane crash. How many days were you in New York? I was in New York for 5 days. 5 days. This might be the first time I heard things are better from Jersey over JFK. I feel like JFK is really massive. I don't know. I expect delays at JFK to be very... I feel like it's easier to fly out of Newark than JFK. I don't know. Texas? Are you flying to Dallas? Or Austin? Because if you fly into Houston, it's fucked right now. But I think... I don't know. I think Dallas and Austin might be better than Houston. Houston is real bad. Oh, no. Well, at least you're flying in, right? You're flying into Houston, not out of Houston. Because if you're trying to fly out of Houston, it's bad. People are missing flights after 9 hours. Yeah, I mean, if you're flying in, you should be okay. Oh, man. Thanks for listening to my story, guys. Oh my god. Okay, I want to share photos and videos and photos. I have videos and photos to share with you guys, and then I want to play a video game because I haven't played a video game in over a week, and I don't even recognize myself anymore. Because who the fuck am I not having to play a video game in over a goddamn week? A whole week. So, hi Cedric. Also, so. Let's plug in. Let's plug in the HDMI to my cell phone. You're talking like me now with all the swearing. Actually, I did. What do you mean I've been swearing like I don't think I heard a lot of people swear this weekend. Okay. Okie dokie, alligator. In a while, crocodile. Oh, wrong button. Press some buttons, click some things. I have this album on my phone called Show Chat, and this album has 600 photos. No wonder we never play video games. Oh no, is stream okay, guys? I can see a bit of struggling. Okay, it looks like it's okay. Sorry, I saw like my bitrate going down. You might have to refresh. Fucking fuck, dude. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Stream is fine. Okay, thanks guys. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. I am losing frames. Okay, you might have to refresh. I think it just stabilized. Okay, refresh. Okay. Oh my god. Hi, Archan. Thank you. It's good to see you, Archan. Where do I begin? I have photos and videos and videos and photos and photos and videos. Starting with... That's not it. Starting with Una Yaha. So this is Baron. Don't miss your Uber, guys. Starting with this is the dinner that Sodium took me and my housemates and myself out to for my birthday dinner. So W Sodium. Yeah! We had sushi before I left for New York, and Sodium treated, and seriously, W Sodium, he planned it and he treated, and he was so sweet and so kind. So here's some sushi photos. This is my birthday dinner with Sodium, Alice, and Gil. Oh, this is my birthday cake! This is my birthday cake that my boyfriend bought me for my birthday! And this is my favorite cake! It is a Scandinavian cake. Or is it Scottish? I always forget. It's either Scandinavian or Scottish. It's one of those. It's called... I feel like it's Scandinavian. It's a princess cake. It's a princess cake. What is a princess cake? If you've never had a princess cake, I'm gonna put you on. Okay, a princess cake is, it has raspberry jam in the middle, and it has a white spongy cake, and the white spongy cake is stacked between layers of raspberry jam, and then on the outside, it has the green you see is marzipan, which is almond flour. So it's like... Yeah, just imagine like... Oh, also in between the raspberry jam and the spongy white cake is custard. So just picture like a layer of strawberry jam and then custard and then white spongy cake. And then on the outside is marzipan, which is like a almond flavor, like an almond flour flavor. So freaking good! So freaking good, dude. So freaking good. This is my favorite cake in the whole wide world. You have to try it if you've never tried it. Yes, I would love to, Sodium. I will work. I will lift at the gym so I can be a big back for the Korean barbecue. Swedish? It's Scandinavian. Which one is it? But yeah, this was my birthday cake. I actually still have it in my fridge. I should eat it. Hi, Pokemon! I know it's a really cute cake. You having trouble hitting protein requirements? Oh, brother. I can help with that. This is me! Holding my birthday cake in my kitchen. Hee. Aww. Thanks, guys. This was my last night before I turned 29. So this was my last night of being 28. And then... Is this where the New York photos start? Yeah! Okay, this is pretty much where the New York photos start. You're gonna see a lot of photos of the city. There's a lot of photos. I took a lot of photos of the landscape. Dude, it was such a chaotic start to 29. I started my 29th birthday almost missing my goddamn flight to New York. I ultimately decided to leave my new Fujifilm camera at home. So I didn't take it with me. And I think it was for the best because I didn't have to like worry about the camera and just could like be present, you know? So I just used my iPhone and the little like tiny Charmera that Bartman got me. Hi, Spellbound. This was my birthday dinner. This is my birthday dinner that my friends took me out to, and it was at a 1 Michelin star Korean restaurant. So this is I think it's called like makegoli, like Korean alcoholic rice punch, something like that. And then it's like on the side you get some cantaloupe. Yeah. Where it's called oiji. Oiji. I'll type it in chat. There you go. I typed it in chat. So this was my drink. And then this was the starter. It was a 5-course meal. So this is the starter. This is like beef tartare wrapped in radish with some caviar. Dude, this is so good, guys. It was so good. I'm so grateful I got to eat like this on my birthday. And then this was like a spotted prawn with like a gochujang vinaigrette. This was I forgot what exactly this was, but it was like a kind of soup in the back with the bubbles. This was my friend's drink. It was like a whiskey bourbon with like a honeycomb sugar. It's so like, look how pretty that is. I love being able to stream off my phone. So easy to zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. Where are the fries? No fries, you goob. This was the second course. This was a scallop, and this was a fried squid leg on top of Napa cabbage and this really, really clear, clean broth. So this might have been the most like seasoned scallop of my life. Because whenever I have scallop, it's always like, you know, like sushi, like, you know, no seasoning, just like purely as it is. But like this was like seasoned and really, really, really good. Now, this was my favorite of the dinner, Archan. This was my favorite. This is like, these are like two of my favorite things. I love seafood, so my favorite is uni and sweet shrimp, also called ebi in Japanese. So this is like a bowl. It's like a poke bowl. It's like ebi, raw shrimp, cucumber, so much uni, and ikara. My favorite. This was so good. This restaurant, I think this is what they're known for. Like this is like their specialty. I love ebi raw. I love sweet shrimp. I love raw sweet shrimp. So good, guys. This was the main course, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I feel like in fine dining, I always feel like the appetizers and the small dishes are better than the main course. So this was the main course. I believe it was like I forgot what the fish was, like a sable fish. And then it's not pictured, but you eat it with the broth. And there's like some Rice Krispies that when you dump the soup over it, the Rice Krispies like soften into like rice. And then like some fresh clam. Yeah, right? I feel like the openers and the starters are better. Hi, Pika! Hi! This was dessert. This was a bingsu with brown sugar boba. Probably like the best bingsu of my life. So fluffy. How are you doing, Pika? And then this was the complimentary cupcake. This was called Oiji Mi in Manhattan, New York. Yeah. It's a 1 Michelin star Korean restaurant, or like Korean American, Korean fusion, Korean restaurant. And my friends took me for my birthday. Oh, not focus, but this was another dessert, like flan, and I forgot this tuile and ice cream. This was good too. Having trouble describing this, but this was good. It was like a Korean donut. Yeah, no, you should, Archan. You should. Yeah, balls, literally balls. I found a cut on my finger. I have no idea where it came from. Oh, I hope you're okay. Do they import the ice from Korea? I don't know, Sodium, but I have been to fine dining where they literally import the ice from Japan. And you can see like the clarity of the ice is so, you can like see through the ice ball. And then more, because I'm a tourist, so like, you know me, I gotta take more photos. I went to a comedy show, guys. My friends took me to a comedy show after dinner for my birthday. It was a surprise, so I had no idea what it was going to be after dinner. And they took me to a comedy show, and I had so much freaking fun. Like, it was like a comedy show with a ton of different comedians. So each comedian gets like 15 minutes maybe. And yeah, like you end up seeing like a bunch of comedians, and it was such a good time. I haven't really been to many comedy shows. This is like my second one, but it was the perfect birthday. And guess what? This is one of the comedians. His name is Artie, and Okay, this photo is so funny because Artie's like staring like straight at the camera, and I'm like giving Artie the biggest hug. But okay, so I have a story to tell about this too, because when the comedy show is over, me and my friends, we go up to Artie and we tell him like, "Hey, we really loved your show. Like, it was such a good time. Yeah, can we take a picture with you?" And then my friend goes and tells Artie, the comedian, my friend tells Artie, like, "It's Carol's birthday today." And Artie's like, the comedian, he's like, "It's your birthday? Like, oh, you should have told me. I would have had the crowd sing happy birthday to you." And I'm like, "Oh no, like, that's so sweet. It's okay." And then, you know what? And then Artie goes into the pocket of his coat, and he goes into the pocket, and I'm over here thinking like, oh, like he's gonna pull out like a drink ticket, right? For like a free drink at the bar. He goes into his coat pocket and he pulls out a stack of cash. Okay. And these are 20s. Okay. He pulls out a stack of cash and he starts taking out a 20. And I'm like, yo, like even one would have already been a lot. Like that's a 20. Like one is already a lot. He keeps going. And I'm like, what? Like, he pulls out 3 20s. And I'm like, and he gives it to me. And he's like, "Happy birthday." And I'm like, dude, what? Like, dude, what? That's so freaking nice. Like, this guy doesn't know me at all. And also, their bar is closed. So it's not like he's giving me money to like spend at their bar. You know? He literally just gave me $60 just out of like the kindness of his heart. Like he literally gave me 60 of his own dollars. My friends and I were like, when we walked out of the comedy cellar, we were like, what the fuck? What just happened? Like, that is so sweet. Like it's literally like if a stranger just gave you money for your birthday. It was really sweet, guys. It was so sweet. And then we walked into a bar to buy drinks after, and they were having a special on like vodka cocktails for like $7. So I ended up getting like my friends and I ended up getting like a lot of drinks with that $60 for like $7 a cocktail. And it was really nice. I actually I need to send a picture to Artie and thank him with photos because it was so nice. Imagine he jukes me. Yeah, that was so sweet. If you guys are ever in New York, honestly, I'm just gonna advertise because like he was the host and he's like just so sweet. If you guys are ever in Manhattan, New York, you should go to the Comedy Cellar. Like I loved it. I loved every second of it. It's right there. It's called the Comedy Cellar. If you ever find yourself in Manhattan, I'm just gonna advertise them because they deserve it. And the host literally gave me $60 for my birthday. Like, not sponsored, but like, I just can't vouch enough for this place. Like, go to Manhattan. If you're ever in Manhattan, go to the Comedy Cellar. Such a good time. What's his full name? If you Google Artie Comedy Cellar Manhattan, you'll probably find it. Yes. And then we had New York pizza after. A wad of cash in the... Yes, yeah, no, literally! This is the wad! Yes, this is the wad of cash he's holding! He's giving to me! So sweet! I literally gave him like the biggest bear hug. Oh my god. Look at... I'm so short and my coat is like... I look so short. We had some New York pizza after. Oh my god, I've been dreaming of when I can eat New York pizza. So good. I know, I love the little curled up pepperonis. I kind of just want to like touch them. It's so cute. Hi, Silent Gamer. I'm gonna try to like somewhat speed run this because I got like 200 photos to show you guys and I'm trying to play video games tonight. Yes, Aziz Ansari, yes. I didn't know he started his career there. That's cool. Dude, one slice is bigger than my head. I had to share one slice with 3 people. One slice is bigger than my head. Insanity! Hi! It's so good to be back. back. It's so good to be back, guys. I had so much fun, but I'm honestly like, I think I've had like my fill of grass touching, and I'm ready to like just veg out and like return to being a gremlin for a while. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. Dude, this house was so empty because me and Alice, because Alice went to visit her family on the East Coast, and I went to the East Coast for vacation. So Gil was alone in here for a while. But yeah, for a while, like, I guess no one in the house was streaming. Our house was streamless. Because I think Gil was gone for the weekend, and I was in the East Coast. Alice was in the East Coast. So for a while, this house was empty. Bitch, oh, Spammy! Spammy! Guys, it's Spammy's belated birthday. Spammy's birthday was the day after my birthday. Can we get a... Oh, yeah! Happy belated birthday to Spam Blam! Una. We're 29! We're in the last year of our 20s! Dude, Pika, that's literally this photo. This photo, artichoke basiles, that's this photo. Can you see this right here? Wait, that's so cool that I can stream this. Okay, the destination is not pointing at the correct spot, but like, literally, you just mentioned artichoke basile. That is literally the location right here. Crazy. Ah. If you like the Comedy Cellar, you should go see a show at the Comedy Store on Sunset Boulevard. It's a blast. Is that in LA? Say no more. Hi, Lonely. I would love to. I would love to. Thanks for the... Can you text me that recommendation, please? I want to go. Leaving avocado in the walls. Yeah, avocado's just jorking it in the walls. So good. Yes, Spammy. Treat yourself, girly. I love New York. I love New York, guys. I took a lot of photos of the city. Dude, guys, am I like out of my freaking mind if there's a part of me that I came back from New York and there's a part of me that can't stop entertaining the thought, what if I moved for a year to New York? I'm not gonna lie, there's a small part of me that is entertaining the thought. Just the thought. Would I be out of my mind? I did not use my new camera. I decided to leave it at home. I think it was better that way, so I didn't have to like worry about it and I could just be fully present. That's good, huh? That good, huh? Yeah, move here. Yeah. What'd you enjoy the most? Honestly, how easy it is to make friends and the lifestyle. It is such a different lifestyle. And I know New Yorkers are like known for being like more blunt and in a sense meaner, but like I feel like it's like, how do I explain? Like in New York, everyone commutes in the city via like subway, right? And so it's really easy to meet up in a sense. Like you don't have to deal with like the whole like I gotta find parking, I gotta pay the toll, I gotta reserve a parking spot, oh I got 2 hours on the meter, oh I need parking meter change, I can't, I gotta parallel park, I gotta find a spot, I got a carpool to find. Like it's just like all that bullshit is gone because hi QP, hi. Yeah, all that bullshit is gone because everyone takes the subway, right? And secondly, like, I mean, I can only speak for like the New York transplants, like how there's like LA transplants. I can only speak for like the New York transplants. But like, I met a lot of like friends of my friends when I was there this weekend. And it's like, people people who move to New York, like the transplants, people move there for like a reason. Like people move there to like experience the city and make friends. So I find that like it's so, I don't know about like native locals, you know, but as for the most part, when it comes to like transplants, and New York has a lot of transplants, I feel like it's so much easier to make friends because it's so easy to meet up. You're all moved into this big city for a reason, and y'all probably are looking for friends in this big city because you all moved here. Like, I guess what I'm trying to say too is like no one moves to New York to stay at home. You know what I mean? Like if you're moving to New York, you are probably looking to some degree to get out and make friends and take the world by storm and, you know, to, like take in all there is to take in for the city. Like if no one moves to New York to stay at home. Like if you're trying to find somewhere to like stay at home, you're probably not moving to New York. I mean, it's probably the worst place to just live at home. I think most people who live in New York probably don't stay at home. Yeah. No, I'm sure there's plenty of people, but I think a lot of people who like move there, like they uproot their life to move to New York, is they're there for reasons that are outside of staying at home. And so yeah, it felt like it would be really like you'd be like bonded by it's so hard to put into words, but like I feel like as if you're a transplant and you meet other transplants, I feel like you are bonded by that like that shared reason for moving to New York, shared objective, like a sense of like community. Yeah. Oh, also the sense of community in New York is so much larger than like the sense of community in SoCal. I feel like in SoCal, like I don't necessarily know like the person next door, or like I don't really necessarily know like like I don't know the owners of like the restaurants I visit or my local like bar, or the owners don't like know exactly, Dusty. Like I didn't want to say it, but exactly, Dusty. Like everyone in SoCal is like, I am rarely a local like anywhere in SoCal. Like a regular. Sorry, I am rarely a regular anywhere in SoCal. Like I'm always going to a different place. I'm always at a different spot. Other than my gym and my work, I am like not a regular anywhere. And so I don't frequent the same place over and over and over again. But like exactly in SoCal, I don't even know my neighbors. But in New York, like people, exactly pancakes. But in New York, like people know their barber, people know their coffee shop owner down the street, people know their neighbor, people know their upstairs, people know their downstairs, people know the door next door, people know that like liquor store, the owner at the liquor store, because they frequent that liquor store often, because everything is so close in vicinity and so close in proximity. So yeah, it's like I really enjoyed that about New York. It felt like I feel like the isolation I feel in Cali, like that's not how it should be. I feel like life is meant to be lived with a sense of community. Like community is so important, right? Like knowing your neighbors, knowing like that man that works at the local corner store, like that woman who cuts your hair, and like I feel like that sense of community is like so lost here. So I really enjoyed that about New York. Yeah. I really enjoyed the food scene. I really enjoyed how easy it is to get around. Like, dude, I'll be sitting in traffic in LA for like an hour to go 20 miles. I'll be sitting for an hour. It's painful to get around in LA. And because of that, it's like painful to make new friends, because it's honestly painful to like strengthen friendships in general, because if like I want to meet up with someone, I gotta drive hella fucking far, or they gotta drive hella fucking far, or we have to meet in the middle. Like we really have to like go through, like we really have to trek through a lot to like keep up friendships, make new friendships, maintain friendships. In SoCal, it's just like it's hard to get around. Like I really have to, if I'm gonna meet someone up, like I really have to sacrifice like a lot of my day and energy and time because I'm gonna be stuck in traffic for a long ass time. So in New York, I like how easy it is to make friends and like how easy it is to like keep friends, you know, like you keep friends by seeing them more. It's easy to see friends if there's less barriers to see friends. So I like how easy it was to like make friends, keep friends, see friends. I like the sense of community that we don't have in SoCal. I like how the city is so grand. I love feeling so small in a big city. Like I love feeling like a small egg in big world type of thing. Like I loved it. But I will say California, we're so blessed with beautiful, beautiful nature that I am a big city girl and I do love the city, but I don't know. I think even I would like get a little bit jaded if eventually like all I saw was concrete. 'Cause I do feel so grateful to be so close to beautiful nature every day in California. So that's one thing, like real grand city, public transportation, how easy it is to make friends. So, Sylvia! Soupy, Soupy. Appreciate you, dude. So yeah, those are some pros. Yeah, the food scene, the nightlife, the endless amount of things. Dude, there isn't. If you think California has stuff to do, we do. We have a lot of stuff to do in California, but New York has an endless amount of stuff to do. Like there is an endless amount of stuff to do, which is why I feel like I just want to explore more of it. I feel like if I moved for a year, I could really soak in so much more of it because there's like endless amounts of stuff to do in New York. It's fucking crazy. Public transportation, community, how easy it is to make friends, proximity, nightlife, food scene, just the grandness of it all. Like New York City really does feel so grand. It is so grand. Yeah. Oh, also, that shit has some of like the most authentic Asian replication of Asia that I have ever seen in my life. Like when I went to Flushing and Queens, Flushing literally felt like I was in Asia. Like it reminded me of Hong Kong. It reminded me of Taiwan. It reminded me of like China. I'm like, dude, like this is crazy. Like it's crazy that there's this like pocket in New York where it is so authentically Chinese that it feels like I am back home. I like got emotional for a second. I was like, wow, I really feel like I'm in Asia. I see these like old aunts and old grandmas and old grandpas like managing their like 30-year-old, you know, mom and pop shops that have been passed down from family generation to generation. And I'm like, dude, like this is like this, not even from here, but it felt like home. Yeah. Some cons though. The housing does kind of suck, dude. I saw some like mid to high tier housing when I was in New York, like my friend's place and friends of place. Bruh. My friends were like, you know, this is not the worst it can get. This is like a mid to high tier, mid-high tier. And I'm like, dude, if this is mid-high tier, I do not want to see how little space low tier is. It's not that it's like bad, but holy shit, housing is so fucking small. Housing is so fucking small. And I know it's like that, but wow, it is really like that. Like, it is really like that. Like, it is exactly like the pictures on social media show. It is really like that. Some bedrooms can only fit a bed. That's it. One full-size bed in the bedroom, and that's it. Just a door, and then bam, bed. The bed fills the whole room. That's it. The kitchen is like half of this room. This room, the kitchen is like half of this room. Oh my god. And these are like mid-tier. I don't even want to know what low tier is like. Holy shit. Oh, absolutely. I pay way less right now living in SoCal, and I occupy 2 bedrooms, and you guys have seen my kitchen in my living room, right? And you guys see like my in-unit washer and dryer, 2-car garage. Yeah, I have a lot of space here. Like I have a lot. We have a lot. There's a lot of space here. You know, there's a lot of space here. And yeah, like New York is like the apartments in New York are more expensive than what I'm paying right now, with like half the space, like half of the space. It's crazy, but they make it work too. It's kind of impressive. Like the New York architecture and infrastructure of the houses is very interesting. Like it's so little space, but they really somehow make it work. They're able to fit you a tiny little bathroom with a tiny little toilet, a tiny little shower, a tiny little kitchen, a bedroom, a living room, and like if you're lucky, a dining room. And they're all fucking tiny, but it's very creative how they make it work. Literally pancakes. My poor mushroom kid and I are going to be fighting for space. On my way to say fuck it and book a backpacking across Asia, Taiwan, Japan, Hong Kong. Yeah! Well, someday, Soup. That's the dream. Exactly, the bathroom. I've seen some bathrooms sitting right next to the kitchen, which is such an interesting design. The bathroom next to the kitchen? Hi, big baller. Yeah, it's crazy, Turtle. It's crazy. Have a good shift. Who cares? Some of them don't even have a door, Matt. Hi, Matt. Some of them don't even have a door. It's like bathroom, kitchen, no door. Literally, that's like a big con. That's a big ass con. That's why I'm saying, like, I feel like if you move to New York City, most people don't move to New York City to stay at home. Because, I mean, you could, if you're going to stay at home, you can stay at home anywhere. You can stay at home somewhere with friggin' 500 square feet. But I don't think most people move to New York to live in a shoebox. You know, most people who stay at home, move to New York, they're very like extroverted. Like, you know, they leave the house often. They're not home often. They're out and about. You know what I mean? That turtle. Yeah, that's honestly a big ass con. I would say like the biggest cons are like the sizing of the houses, the prices of the houses versus the size, and the fact that there's like no nature. Like, I do love the big city, but I also love nature. So yeah, there's like very, very, very little nature other than like Central Park. But then you gotta go like uptown for like more nature. So it really is like a concrete jungle. Mm-hmm. Central Park is super nice. Even if I'm not seeing friends or doing errands, I still go out and take a walk or stroll around the city. Yeah, right? I see. New York is always hustling and bustling. It's like 4 a.m. on a Tuesday and people are still walking out and about. It's, in a way, I kind of love that because it's like reminiscent of like Asia to me. You know, I'm Asian, and like in Asia, whether you're like Korea, Japan, whether it's like freaking Wednesday, Thursday, 4 a.m., 3 a.m., 2 a.m., people are like out and about, which is like really cool because in the Bay Area where I grew up, like at 10 o'clock, it's a ghost town. There's nothing going on. The streets are empty. It's always felt like a ghost town. And like some pockets of SoCal are like hustle and bustle, but you know, a lot of pockets of SoCal too, it's like, you know, past 10 o'clock, it's a ghost town. It's empty on the streets and ain't no one outside. So it's like nice in New York, it's nice how like it's always bustling. There's always people out. It really feels like the city never sleeps. Wait, that's Vegas, right? Chicago? Yeah, I've never been to Chicago. Maybe. I do love the hustle and bustle. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm just freaking yapping. I think it'd be fucking cool to live in New York for a year. But like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I just moved to LA. I just moved here. Like, I can't uproot. I mean, I don't know. For now, I'm chilling. For now, maybe. For now, I'm chilling. I'm like, I don't know, dude. I would have to find a new job. I'd have to find a new apartment. I have to find new housemates. I'd have to literally uproot my whole life. Like, how am I gonna pack my PC? I can't even take all this stuff with me. I'd have to literally leave half of it in storage. So, I don't know. There's a part of me that like entertains, like, what if I moved to New York for a year? But there's also a part of me that's like, I am like fully settled in LA. How the fuck am I gonna fit my computer in there?
Disney Channel.
That's an actual concern. Like, I actually don't know how I'd fit my computer in there. Smizzle, hi! See that? Hi, Archan. Wait, Archan, you've been in here. Sorry, I meant to say hi, Matt. To be fair, even in Asia, the places with all the night hustle and bustle is central downtown or something. Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, if I moved to New York, it'd probably be somewhere in the city. Chicago is basically New York minus most of your complaints, just smaller, obviously. Oh, I also like that how New York has seasons, because like I love the weather here, but when it's hot, it's so fucking hot, and it can like feel like Groundhog Day. Like it's like, oh, my steak is too juicy type of thing. But you know, because it's like always sunny here every day, it's like every day feels like the same. It feels very, it can feel like Groundhog Day. Whereas like living somewhere with seasons would be cool. Like it'd be cool. It'd be refreshing. There you go, refreshing. Chicago is New York minus the complaints. Like the small housing, you mean? I have a friend that's been living for a year for like 5 years. I feel like that's how a lot of people start. A lot of people start moving for just 1 year and then they love it so much they end up staying. That's Utah. Home life is prioritized, but 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. everyone works all over, so I never understood why we didn't build more trains. I don't understand why there's no giant train that goes all the way from LA to San Diego. And it makes a stop in every major city along the way. Like, can you imagine how fucking powerful that'd be? How much problems that would solve in our infrastructure if a reliable subway went all the way from LA to San Diego, and it went through like Long Beach, if it went through like Huntington Beach, if it went through like the Orange County, like if it just went straight down, it would solve so much. Hi, Attitude. Are you gonna visit NYC a few more times before making the decision? I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Wherever the wind takes me, we'll see. I mean, for now, I'm like I'm tied to a lease here. I have a full-time job. I have friends, and like I'm fully settled in here. So I don't know. I am very happy here. I'm very, 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 very happy here. I love California so much. I guess I'm just like curious, you know? They say like, if you're gonna live in New York, you want to do it once when you're young, right? New York is definitely a place for when you're young, by the way. Like those like really old grandmas and grandpas, like old Asian aunties and uncles, like I don't understand how they go up like 3 flights of stairs to their apartment. Like I feel like New York is not elderly friendly. So there's a part of me that's like, if I would want to experience living in New York, it'd be while I'm young, like childless, like arthritisless. Arthritisless. You know what I mean? Like it is not a place for old people. I'd love to venture into that curiosity. Like, what would it be like to live in the East Coast for a year? But I mean, for now, I'm like completely fully settled in here. I just moved here less than a year ago. The high-speed speed rail, yeah, it would help so much. I've also dream of the day they would invent a high speed rail like Shinkansen, like that goes from SF to LA. Because being able to visit my family would be so easy. Like I could visit my family in a day and come back. Like that would be life-changing for me if they would just freaking implement a SF to LA high-speed rail. We had trains all over. They would be smart with big transportation like big cities in Asia. Yeah. Yeah, no, Asia has their transportation on lock. Cars have been devastating to public infrastructure. Oh, on God. On God. I also feel so much safer in public transit. That's another thing I forgot to add. Every day we get behind a vehicle, we are putting ourselves at risk. And like, you know, God forbid, nothing's ever happened, but like, it's just, there's a chance every day I get behind the wheel, every day. And I'd love to just go on a public transit and, you know, like, I mean, sure, there's a chance in public transit, but like, you know, come on, like I don't have to worry about someone crashing into me. I wouldn't survive NYC now, but I would love to close accessibility to all the food. Dude, look at this map. Like even this map in this photo I took. So like, look, there's so much to do. Like, what the hell, dude? There's so like I zoom in on everything I zoom in on. There's just more. There's so much stuff to do. So many places to eat. So many bars, cafes, things to explore. Like pockets and neighborhoods to sightsee and visit. Like, it's super cool how there's so much to do in New York. It is like GTA. And granted, LA is like this too, but it's so fucking hard to get around in LA. Like here in New York, you just walk, take the train. It's like, it's so genius. LA is like this too, but like I have to find parking to go to everything. And it's rough out there. I was thinking of like if one train went from New York to Seattle, Seattle, San Diego to Florida, that'd be sick. That'd be sick. Not in our lifetime. Have you grown up with snow? No, I've never grown up with snow. That would be a big adjustment for me. They probably stayed fit, so it probably delays some health issues. Yeah, I'm sure people who like grew old in New York are very fit because you walk everywhere. It's like Asia. Everyone's so lean because of the food they eat and they walk everywhere. It's always been so confusing to me that America has been so anti-high-speed rail. They were considering doing something super fast in DFW when I was a kid, but ended up deciding against after years of back and forth. It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me, dude. US is not that technological for a first world country. You know what's funny is the US has the potential to be so technological or technology advanced, but we just don't prioritize it. We just don't care. We don't care because all our tax dollars go into stupid shit. So yeah, we totally could be that revolutionary. We just don't care. Hasn't a high-speed rail in Cali been in the works for like the past 20 years? Yeah, at this point, it ain't happening. Aren't they trying to build a high-speed rail in Cali, but it's way over budget and like 10 years behind schedule for just one section? Over budget? You already know they would charge you an arm and a fucking leg to use that high-speed rail. Talk about over budget. They would easily make that budget back. Do you guys know of the Bay Bridge in SF? It connects San Francisco to Oakland in the Bay Bridge. It connects across the water. That fucking bridge, when I was a kid, it used to be like $3 to go across. And then it became $4. And then it became $5. And then it became $6. And then guess how much it is now to go across that bridge? Every time. It costs $7. I think it's approaching $8. It costs $7 to go across that bridge. To go across that bridge from Oakland to SF. And every day, every second, every minute, there's so many cars that go through that bridge. So just like $7. As we speak, $7. Just like right now, that bridge is accumulating $8. Like, oh, apparently it's 8. Like, oh, 1 second passed, there's $8. Oh, another second passed, there's another $8. Like every second of the day, 24 hours, that bridge is making $8. More than $8 because multiple cars go in it in every second. It's $8 just one way. That bridge costs so much to infrastructure to rebuild because they tore it down and then they rebuilt it. But it's just like what I'm trying to say is like you can easily make back the budget you spent on it. Like, dude, 1 second. You know how many seconds there are in a day? Take 1 second and then multiply that by how many seconds are in a day times $8. It's like they'll easily make it back. Every day that bridge generates thousands and thousands and thousands. In a week it generates millions. In a month it generates billions. Like, dude, if they were so over budget for a high-speed rail, they could just overcharge us like how they do in everything in California and they'd easily make it back. Oh no, I'm approaching 2 hours of yapping and all I've done is rant about infrastructure. I have 200 more photos to show you guys. But yeah, I just really like public transit. Sounds about right. Yeah. Oh. Oh. At least LA has parking, unlike SF. Yeah. But SF has... Okay, that's the thing. SF has... the BART. The BART is a subway. So, in SF, like, there's no parking because a good public transportation option exists. Not as good as New York, but, you know, it's pretty decent. In LA, you're just forced to drive like five miles, 30 minutes. You're just forced because there's just not really a viable public transport. LA takes too much time to do anything. I hate the city. LA can be rough. I remember one time I tried to go to Target in LA in Hollywood. I tried to go to Target and I was stuck in a left lane trying to turn left at a light. That left lane light was green for like 2 seconds. Like, that left lane light piled up so many cars, it would turn green for 2 seconds and then it would stay red for like 5 minutes. So every time it turned green, like 1-2 cars can go. And then it stays red for 5 minutes. So I shit you not, like I was stuck in that left lane for like 20 minutes just trying to turn left. I shit you not. I was trying to go to Target. I was stuck in a left lane for like 20 minutes because it only stayed green for like 2 minutes and it stayed red for like 5. Or it stayed red for like 2 seconds. It's really tough to get around in LA. It's really tough. Auto lobbyists and then later oil killed trams and trains. We had railroads all over everywhere and now freighter companies own the rails or something like that. So Amtrak can't operate that many. So what you're saying is... We're fogged! What you're saying is we're fogged! You're making me hate I have to pay to go home after visiting my family. They're in Oakland? Oh, how nice. I went to grad school in Oakland. $20 for the toll? Hamstrung. Asking AI. Does ticket sale increase Ford's profit margins? Fuck their profit margins. Highwind Zero. A quick Google search. I see the Bay Bridge generates over $2 million in daily toll revenue. That's what I'm saying. It's like, oh, we can't build a high-speed rail because we'll be over budget. Oh, bitch, shut the fuck up. You'll just overcharge us and you'll easily make back your budget. $2 million a day. Like whatever amount of money it costs that bridge to build, Whatever it costs, I mean, they're making $2 million a day to pay it back. We're hella fucked. Yeah. It's crazy, guys. Crazy. Oh, God. Anyways, pizza? Hi, pizza. What? It's literally pizza in chat. Wait, pizza. Wait. That was coincidence. Wait, that was coincidence. Pizza is in chat, and I was like, anyways, pizza. Wait, pizza. You have to go buy a lotto ticket today. Hi, Gideon. No, don't. 07 RE9. Don't call my pizza moldy. Ryan! This is artichoke pizza. It was so good. Don't knock it till you try it. Okay, I'm gonna keep yapping I'm gonna keep showing and telling instead of complaining about the USA and infrastructure and how we're all fucked. Here's some more photos. I'm a big fan of the city, and also, like, come on. New York City is so grand. Have you guys ever been? New York City is so grand. I can't help but marvel at everything I'm seeing. I truly believe that California, okay, this is obviously subjective, just my opinion, but in my opinion, I believe that California is the best state and New York City is the best city in the USA. That's just my opinion. So for me, I could not help but marvel at the grandness and the grandeur of the city. So I took a lot of photos. Also love the yellow taxis. Good night, Sir Duke. Thanks for hanging. Wow, oh my God, Vinny. Oh my God, Vinny. Oh my God, you must have been like, holy shit. What's the second best state? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Hawaii. There you go. I do know. I'm sorry. Hawaii. In my opinion. San Diego! How come? For me, San Diego is too reminiscent of SF. But not in a bad way. It's just they're very similar. 7 million. The replacement in 2013 cost over 6.5 billion. Well, they generate 2 million a day, right? They'll make it back in no time. I can't believe the bridge was finished in 2013. Wow. Time flies. Colorado. SD all the way. I miss it. SD is nice. I do love that TwitchCon is in San Diego every year. Are you guys more of a New York person or a Hawaii person? Like complete tropics or complete city, if you had to choose one? You know what I'm really grateful for? I'm really grateful that California, not only is it in the middle between Hawaii and New York, right? Cali is 5 hours to Hawaii and 5 hours to New York on both ends, west and east. So it's literally in the middle. But I feel like Cali is also the intersection of the lifestyles. If you take the tropic area of Hawaii, the laid-back lifestyle, the slow life, the tropics, and then you take the fast-paced lifestyle and the big city of New York, and you mesh it together, you get California. Because California, we're laid back. We're beaches, and we're sunshine, and we're laid back, but we're not Hawaii island life. But we're also city life, but not New York City life. So, I don't know, man. Cali rules. Best state. Basically, mini LA, but feels nicer, relaxing. A lot of people retire in SD. 9 years. They got time, Win Zero. They got time.